What up, what up, what up, though? I'm back. I'm trying to stay consistent, y'all. It's been real tough spiritually, real tough these past couple months, but I know that God has a purpose and a plan, so I must go forth. I must keep forward. I must push forward and bring what I feel the Lord has shared. Got me some nice, good old Eliano's coffee. All right, hopefully, prayerfully, everybody's doing well and you're not getting discouraged. It's very easy to give someone advice where you're not really in the situation that they're in, but maybe you can relate or you have some type of wise advice to give them, but it's so much easier said than done. It's really important that you remember the things that you've already been through, the things that God has brought you through, and then you apply what you learn from those experiences into the situation or into the season that you're in now. Because understand, when you're going through things in life, it's to prepare you for your next season. It's God's way of plucking out anything that may hinder you in your next season. And so that's why it's so uncomfortable. That's why it feels prickly. That's why it's just a lot of unknown, a lot of just, God, I trust you. God, I'm gonna put my faith in you. It's that type of walk. It really is. You really have to trust God. And you really have to just remind yourself not to be discouraged. Be still and know that I am God. Psalms 46:10. I heard that last night and I shared it with someone, and my whole mindset is, what can I share with them that's not discouraging? Like, what can I say? What can I pour into them? I just want it to be an encouragement to remind you that, one, when God sends you someone to pour into, or for you to pour into them, or for vice versa, make that connection. Keep that connection, because you need people around you to encourage you when you're going through. You need people around you to encourage you when you're going through, because if you're all alone and you don't have nobody to encourage you, nobody to speak life into you, and you just doing this thing by yourself, the enemy gonna play on your mind. And he gonna have you thinking that this is it. Nobody cares. Nobody's there for you. You have nobody to talk to. You feel like nobody understands. That's when he start getting in your mind, y'all. And I know this because this is what he tried to do with me. He knows what you have. He knows what you possess. He knows your purpose, even if you don't know it. So that's why it's very important to know your purpose, because he's going to attack it. Keep that connection when you're going through. That way you're not going through by yourself. The enemy not playing on your head, because you got somebody saying, hey, no, we're going to get through this. God is going to make a way. Don't stress. Don't worry about it. It don't matter what the world may say or what other people may say. You focus on God and let him figure out the rest. And that's how we got to keep it, y'all. That's how we got to keep it moving, because we always gonna be attacked by the enemy. The enemy ain't gonna never give up until the day that the Lord returns. His whole goal is to try to get as many people into hell with him, because he already know he going there. You feel me? And so we have to be focused. We have to remember to stay in prayer, to stay in our word, to stay connected to our church family, our church home, to have those good connections that I was telling you about, because it's gonna be attacks on every level, in every season. Like, what can I say? What can I pour into them to remind them that in their situation, in their season of whatever it may be, that God is still with you, and he's telling you to be still and know that he is God. Be still and knowing that he is God is really trust. That's really trust. That's all that verse means to me. Being still, being patient, trusting God, and knowing who he is, knowing where he's brought you from and where he's taking you. And where he's brought you from is your testimony, and that is what you share with others. That is what you give to other people. But it's just to encourage them and to show them that, hey, just like you, I'm a person too. I go through things. I go through situations and seasons. I go through ups and downs, ins and outs. I am not perfect by any means necessary, but my main goal is to strive for a life like Christ, to encourage others, to build and uplift others. I'm gonna bring this to an end because I don't want this to be too long. I really just wanted to tell you that you're not in this fight alone. I pray that this blesses somebody. Let me know. I love to hear from you guys. What he can do for me, he can do for you. And what he can do for you, he can do for me. So we in this thing together, like I said. Be blessed and have a good one.